Hi, I'm Mike Killalea with IADC and drillingcontractor.org. Thank you for tuning into this webcast, which is being recorded at the 10th edition of the IADC Drilling HSE and T Conference here in Amsterdam during September 2003. I have with me Mr. Stephen Colville, who is President and CEO of IADC, and we're going to talk about the latest IADC initiative to be announced to improve performance in our industry, which is the IADC Near Miss and Near Hit report form, just introduced here this morning. Stephen, what impact do you feel that the near hit, near miss form could have for our industry?
One of the key desires of our industry is to improve performance. And if you wish to improve performance, first you have to measure and find out what you need to improve. And what has become very apparent is we know from major incidents and even minor incidents, trips, falls, etc., but it's what are we missing? Inside companies, they need to record a near miss, so they can look at the incident and determine what do they have to change in their processes or systems and how their people are reacting to try and stop that happening again. It's also critical that we begin to share this information across the industry, that others can actually benefit from lessons learned to make sure that they aren't doomed to repeat the same mistakes that others do.
Steve, why is IADC the right organization to develop a near miss form?
It is the body where the drilling community come together to make things better. It involves all the constituents of the community. It is operators, it is contractors, equipment manufacturers, service providers, and we're even involving now in closer relationships with the regulators. We need all these parties to come together if we're going to improve performance in our industry. And we've asked and all invited them and involved them in the formation of this near-miss form.
That's fantastic. And with our online form, we're also making it possible for companies to share anonymously their safety near misses and put them out published as safety alerts. Would you encourage companies to contribute safety alerts to IADC for the betterment of everyone else?
Absolutely. The sharing of information is critical if we're going to improve as a drilling community. But one of the key parts we have is we want to establish that culture inside all companies globally, where they begin to examine themselves, what are they doing, and to make sure that they aren't repeating the same mistakes. And then we encourage them to share to others so others can learn as well.
The near miss form, Steve, comes on the heels of a couple other pretty important initiatives that we've announced recently. Can you just briefly tell our listeners of a couple of these?
Certainly. The flagpole of trying to improve performance, the IDC has about 3 key initiatives. The first is the Well Control Institute, and the Well Control Institute is aimed at improving the training of personnel on the rigs in terms from beginning of their career right through to as they progress through their working lives. And on that aspect, we're looking at elements of risk, how they identify it, what activities they should undertake to make sure they have the right competencies, the right capabilities, so they can improve their performance. Another one which we've also got going on is our Workforce Attraction and Development Initiative. That is aimed at trying to attract sufficient people in the right numbers and skills and qualities into our industry to provide the workforce of the future. And that is an international initiative working with colleges and other training institutions where we're trying to provide entry level into our industry with pre-qualification, so they come in already pre-qualified, so they aren't going onto the rigs without having some understanding of behaviors and safety protocols before they enter on the rigs.
Thanks very much, Steve, for your time and for your valuable insights. Once again, IADC is leading the charge to develop solutions to common industry problems for the drilling community. The IADC near miss and near hit form is available for both drilling rigs and for well servicing operations, and is available through IADC.org in our publications department. Thank you again for tuning into this webcast. I'm Mike Killalea, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.